Today I want to tackle a phrase that I hear quite often, that sometimes it's very genuine and it's very heart-wrenching. Sometimes I think it is said more as an excuse for self-pity, or it's a bit of a jab to the unfaithful spouse, or it's an excuse to make an allowance for self-pity and a refusal to change or respond to the pain that we're in a healthy way. Now, today has an opportunity to be misinterpreted, and I think if you watch enough of my video blogs, you will understand that my goal is never to insult, undermine, or minimize someone's hurt. But I do want to bring clarity because I think early on in recovery, it's so often that we will either hear this phrase or say this phrase, and I think one of the most common scenarios is someone who's not going through infidelity, never been through infidelity, says this phrase to people, and it just hurts like hell. And the phrase is, "I'll never be the same because of this infidelity." Or you'll hear it from other people that will say, "Well, you're never going to be the same again. You know your marriage is never going to be the same again. Having sex is never going to be the same again. You're never going to be the same again after what your spouse has done to you." Now, I want to be real honest with you and tell you that that's exactly right. You're never going to be the same again after discovering infidelity or after experiencing infidelity or committing the atrocity of infidelity. However, I want to kind of level the playing field and tell you you're never the same after you go through a recession like I did several years ago and lose everything. You're never the same after you go through childhood trauma. You're never the same after experiencing financial difficulties, emotional meltdowns that have nothing to do with marriage. There's so many scenarios that we go through as people that render us changed. But the reality is I want to tell you that you're not supposed to remain the same in life. I think if you're the same person at 40 that you were at 20, something is wrong. You've not grown up, you've not matured, you've not become the adult that you've needed to become. There's some things that you're going to carry with you from when you're 20. But there's a lot of things that we both know we hope to let go of from our 20s that will just not make it into the next season of life. And so I really appeal to you today to hear my heart is that, yes, you're never going to be the same again after experiencing infidelity, but that is not the death knell of your life. That does not mean your marriage is over, your life is over, that you'll never be the same again, and that you don't have any hope, and that you don't have any future, and that you don't have an ability to still enjoy the richness of life, and quite possibly a resurrected, restored, wonderfully hopeful, and invigorating marriage. You see, even when there's been infidelity, one of the most devastating things that you can go through as a person, no one has the ability to ruin your life but you. People can harm you, people can hurt you, people can scar you, but no one can ruin you except you. And that's just the bottom line, hardcore truth. Please understand, I'm not making an excuse or minimizing the effects of what the unfaithful spouse has done in your situation. But I am telling you, with a great heart of hope for you, that I want to give you hope and encouragement and perspective today, especially if you're early on in recovery, that no one has the ability to ruin your life but you. If you come from faith, even the enemy, Satan, doesn't have ultimate authority to ruin your life. If you don't come from faith, the reality is that it's the choices that you make that empower you. You have a choice how you respond to this crisis of infidelity, to financial disasters, to childhood trauma, to health issues that come your way. We have a choice, and the ability to choose is what empowers us. Our choices are far more important than the circumstances that we come up against. And so, yes, you're never going to be the same again. And thank God you're never going to be the same again. Because this is an opportunity for the unfaithful spouse to change, to heal, to grow, to apologize, to forever live in a changed mindset, in a changed value system, with an amount of gratitude and appreciation for marriage, for life, for children, for second chances that they would have never had without being exposed and having their infidelity come out. If you're a betrayed spouse, I'm not making lemonade out of lemons. I'm simply giving you a hopeful perspective to let you know that you have a new chance to see, hopefully, your spouse change. A new chance at life to appreciate things that you never saw before. An opportunity to love harder in life because you know so much more about the darkness and the hopelessness and the despair. Because when we've gone through hellish circumstances, when we've had the carpet ripped from underneath us, and we regain our life and we regain perspective and we come back strong. Let me tell you, everybody loves a comeback, especially those that make the comeback. This is an opportunity to see life radically differently. You're never going to be the same. You don't need to stay the same. This is a chance for you to find new life, and new life is always better than old life.